Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back and happy Friday. The 31st of July. Okay, let's see what's happening for the collective. What are the messages for today? I hope all is well. And thank you for your continued support. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's do it. Oh, all right. Look at that. Sorry. That was like, whoa. What do we know? What do we want to say? Are we holding on to something that needs to be said that would make that offer of, like the olive branch? I see this as the olive branch of course, on top here, right? It's like if you say what you want to say, you'll feel better. You'll feel better, but you're not. So you have to. You don't have to. I'm kidding. I'm trying to make light of this. This 5 of Pentacles. So someone really should speak their truth, how they feel, what they know, right? I mean, someone feels left out in the cold, not saying anything. When you don't, like, it's just like when you're in a job, right? If you don't ask for the raise, you're not going to get it. It's like that, right? Ask and you shall receive. If you're feeling that you need to ask for help, for financial help, I mean, it's, maybe you need to seek a financial advisor or like get a loan. You need to understand that people will help if you ask. All right. But the message is you don't want to. Like, universe is saying, because this is God's hand saying the truth shall set you free, but you would rather like leave it alone and not say anything. You'd rather be left out in the cold. Which it's not literally left out in the cold. Let's hope. Let's pray, right? But a lot of people are choosing not to ask for help. They want to do it alone. They don't, maybe this night is just not ready. Timing. Could be timing. So so here's the thing. If you were to change it up and speak up, like the heavens have said, offer an olive branch, whatever it is, whatever this means, it's clarity. It's a peace of mind once you speak. But if you choose not to, it's not that all is lost, right? It just means this guy isn't ready to charge forward, and right? Because if he was, he'd be moving backward, right? He'd be using that sword to say, come on, you got to speak up. But he's not ready, right? He's not ready. He's charging in the opposite. They're all going in that direction. And he's taking that sword with him, but he's not saying anything. It's reversed. So he chooses not to. That is his choice. We have free will. You're just not feeling it right now. If there is anything that, any kind of communication, you just want to start this new beginning. If you turned it around, see, look at the Fool is going backward, right? The Fool is going back to the Knight saying, come on, speak up, or forever, right? Hold your peace, right? The Fool says, well, I'm packing my bag, I'm packing light, and I'm going. But if you guys aren't, like, maybe he wants them to join, maybe he wants company. Maybe he should ask for someone to join him. Maybe he wants to, but he's afraid to, right? He's holding the white rose of truth. So this fool could be acting like a fool, right? He's got the white rose of truth, and that's the truth right here, right? He knows the truth. He holds that truth of himself. This is, I know what I have in my heart and how I feel, but I'm not going to express it. I'm actually going to be the fool today, and I'm not going to speak up. Look he doesn't want to speak. He doesn't, right? He's looking at the rose, but he says, no, not today. I don't think I'm going to say a word. I think I'd rather just keep it to myself. And that's fine. Is he a fool for doing so? Well, we're not here to criticize, right? We're not here to judge the fool, because the fool is the fool is ruled by Uranus. And right now, he has a secret, because planetarily speaking, he is holding back, but he's gonna do it like, what I'm trying to say is he's gonna do it like in a surprise. It will be a surprise when he does. He's waiting for the perfect time to divulge the information, to speak his truth when he's ready, but he doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it because he's not. He may want it to be a surprise. I'm not sure. He knows that it maybe if he does speak up, he's not sure how it's going to be taken, right? He's not sure. Now, this is the Queen of Cups, right? So we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But now we're like, the universe is saying, here, take this cup, all right? She took the cup, right? He, she, doesn't matter. No gender specific. God gave this person the cup. They took the cup. They're leaving. They're on their merry way, right? The fool is on his merry way, knowing that he holds the white rose to offer the truth and what needs to be said, whether it's not just truth. It could be, I have to tell you how I feel, right? This is feeling. Let me tell you how I feel in my heart. Like I said, I want to tell you how I feel, but I'm not ready to reveal. So I really feel, I feel that this is about to go down within the next month, right? Maybe in August. The Queen of Swords will say, okay, I'll speak up. For now, I'm not ready. I mean, that's just the way it goes. I'm not ready, but I'm also not delusional. I've realized here I was delusional. Here I was like looking at other options or trying to see what was out there, right? But now I realize, and that could be what wants to be relayed, what wants to be said. I realize that no one can replace you. It's as simple as that. It's a simple truth. Someone could come to you and say, no one can replace you, but it's not happening yet. It will, though. Universe says, we're not ready. The stars are not aligned. This Queen of Cups is in the midst of their emotions, is on one knee, right? Not to be mean, but we have to be in complete surrender when we realize that when we open up, like, you can't force Mother Earth, Mother Nature. It's like you can't go through a red light, right? When it's yellow, you know when it's turning yellow, and you know if you press you press the gas and you go, right? Pedal to the metal, right? When you do that, you risk the opportunity of getting hit, or you risk your life, and or you get a ticket, right? I don't know if that was a good analogy. What I do know is universe is saying we're coming close to a full-on surrender here, to becoming so humble that we know it just may be time. Because this Queen of Cups, you see her, look, it looks just like her, doesn't it? Right? She's becoming very humble. Something has happened that has humbled her. Not living in this delusion of grandeur that maybe you don't need someone. That's how I feel. I feel this Queen is saying, you know what? I want to start fresh. I want to go. I want to do things. And I need a fresh start. It may not even be telling anybody but themselves. Do you know what I mean? Because there's only one person in these cards, except for the Five of Pentacles. I don't want to be left out. I want to feel alive again. You know, I feel that, I really feel this card. I don't want to be like put out. And maybe you don't want to put anyone else out, right? So you're really, at this moment, whatever offering of the olive branch, either within your own sense of self, you know already, because you realize that you need to just completely come to terms with how you're feeling. It really is. It is like the raw truth. The raw truth will set you free. Let's look on the bottom of the deck. Look, see? Someone has been working really hard, humbling themselves, going through a transformation. Really humbling. I mean, I'm not joking. Right? When you get on your knees to pray, that's humbling. You don't have to pray on your knees, but the Star card, she's on her knee. And she's emotionally emptying out all her emotions into the water of life. Life is water, right? To replenish, heal, and rejuvenate her own feelings of worth, because that's why we have the Five of Pentacles, right? The Five of Pentacles is saying, come on, you are worthy. However you see this, someone is looking at, the things, this is the life review, right? Someone has seen the light of their own truth. And in the middle of these cards, 3 to the right and 3 to the left, stands the Fool. The Fool, right there, right? So, this is what we ultimately are going for, but it needs more time to get to the point where you're really feeling, maybe you don't feel like yourself right now, Let's see, what else? Truly, the wheel's turning. So universe is going to take care of this. Universe is going to bring this person back up looking like, of course, standing on top of the mountain again and ready to, move forward. This will turn around. It will. It's just not time yet, right? You're still processing right here. And then the wheel turns, right? And then what? Let's see. And then here it comes, right? Then the offering of this love comes to be. Then the real, like this whole, it starts. And maybe this is what someone needs to confess the truth about. It takes a while. All right, let's see what else. See? Someone's holding this sword. Someone's holding the secret of how they feel. It's exactly what it is. Yeah. And the full moon is coming in actually in Aquarius. So we did talk about Uranus, right? So here's the full moon coming in. So by the full moon, August 3rd, this full Queen of Cups, whomever I'm talking about, it could be any sign, we have Virgo here, could charge forward. He's going to get up off the throne. He's going to get up, or he, she, whatever, is going to get up and say, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to tell you what I haven't told you, what I've been keeping to myself. I want to offer my love, but I need to tell you. I need to tell you how I feel. So I will tell you how I feel. The Queen, is this the Queen? No, the King. So the King of Wands is the motivator, gets things done. So we do have every sign pretty much on the board. Okay, so let's not get crazy with signs, but we do have, this depicts someone who is very much in their emotions and wants things to move. The King of Wands does not like anything stagnant. Stagnancy is not a high point, right? Like for the earth signs. Earth signs, they can stay forever and won't fess up. You know what I mean? No offense. Patience is a virtue, right? But the King of Wands, on the other hand, is very unlikely to say, I'm waiting. But in any event, the emotions and in just waiting for the right timing is what universe is saying, right? Going through the end of a phase in order to start something new. So that's what's happening. So today we're talking about a hidden secret, a hidden secret of how someone feels that has not been completely told, right? It's not complete yet. There's a factor, there's some information that wasn't, or someone was just holding on to their feelings because they don't want to get hurt, right? It's Friday and we have some time, so let's get 3 cards to ask for. Let's ask for how will this turn out, right? Because I feel with this card right here, I feel that this person who wants to come out and speak up is worried about rejection because they've been rejected before. So let's ask how it's going to play out once they get the courage and the timing is right to move forward. They say fool for love, right? I mean, you have to be a fool for love. Otherwise, you can miss out on opportunities whether you're fearful or not. You know, it's just like that asking for a raise, okay? If you don't speak up, you're not going to get the raise. It's that simple. They won't give it. Companies don't give you, right? They're not going to give you money, especially when you're not willing to ask for it. They'll say, well, so and so doesn't really want to raise because they're not coming forward. You got to ask, even if it hurts, even if it's going to hurt, right? Humbling, a very humbled experience is happening. This is a 3, right? So within 3 months, 3 weeks, or the 3rd, like I said, of August, this person is the Fool is going to get up and speak. Very humbling. Humbled. This person's going to come very humbled. You may not even recognize this person when they come to speak their truth and how they feel. They're scared. Yep, there it is. I'm not laughing about that, but it is scary. Could it be someone who is in front, like, is someone that has never done public speaking before? Maybe that's the fear. Maybe this is all about talking about your emotions in public in terms of on YouTube or, doing, who knows, doing a TikTok video. I don't know. Someone may have challenged some. You know what I mean? It's that simple. But someone has blocked their own power, which means they feel unworthy. They're scared and unworthy of coming up to talk about how they feel. See? That's why their head's down. Their head's down not once but twice. Because they have been rejected before. And it looks like it may be a masculine. Their heart is still needing to heal, which we saw on the Star card. They want so badly to speak up. Oops. Let's shuffle in. Let's get a few more cards. It's Friday. What is going to happen to this Fool? He's gotten out of self-deception. And he knows what he has to do. He's not deceiving himself anymore. He knows exactly what he needs to do. It really is. Speak up or forever hold your peace. I'm serious. Yep. He's blocked in 3 areas. 3 areas. Look at that. Sacral. Is that sacral? Is it? Or no, it's solar. No, it's sacred. It is the sacred. So our foundation, who we are, what we're building, we're scared. We're scared of rebuilding. We're scared because our heart is still deceiving us. Our heart's not deceiving us, but we need, like he's wearing green. Our heart is hurting because we have been deceiving ourselves, thinking that life is going to change, and if you don't speak up, it doesn't change. The crown chakra is not being connected to Christ consciousness. So these 3 need to really be healed, and that's why the Wheel is not in the front. That's why the Hermit comes next. The Hermit is trying to clear these, going within. This guy is going within. And then the wheel will turn. And then we will be able to reveal what it is that we feel. But we're just not there yet. And that is okay. You can't, like I said, you can't run a red light. Something about running a red light, so be mindful of when you're driving, because you could get a ticket. reminiscing of the past, how like the good old days. That's what this guy's doing. He doesn't know what to do, right? Some people don't, because, a lot of decisions they've made decisions that have transpired, they weren't so happy with. So if you do change your mind and you speak up, you will get a fabulous outcome. That's what universe is saying. You will. And it looks to me like there's a few threes here. So someone's been prodding and planning. When will it be the right time? So they think, let's just say, the person who this is, look at solar plexus. So we have 4 blockages that are trying to heal here. Okay? So there's a lot more healing, and there's another 3. We have 3 threes. What does that mean? The Ascended Masters are working to help you. Those are the Ascended Masters. They are trying to help this person heal from loss, from pain and suffering of their past. Could be loss of whatever, a job, a person, love. They're out in the cold. They feel like they feel like this. They feel like they need a crutch, right? It could be financial. But either way, the Knight is not charging ahead yet. So the healing must happen before someone can move forward. Okay? And then humbly, this person will humble themselves to the point where they'll be on both knees. Even though they're scared to death, they're going to do it. And then they're going to be glad that they did. They're going to be glad that universe number 7, we have a couple 7s. Universe is definitely in this the planning stages, sorry. Universe is putting the plan together to get a victory, right? Universe is getting it all ready for victory, not for rejection. Do you see what I'm saying? Because not only is the Fool needing to humble and come forward with their truth and emotions, but the recipient of this also needs to have more time to go working within their own self as well, so that when the two come together, they're both on the same page, right? So it's not just for one, it's for both. The energy works both ways. Okay. Let's get a Whispers of Love card. Like attracts like. And that's exactly what I mean by the universe is working with both people. Look at her head's down. See? This is also childhood wounds being resolved here. Perhaps father issues. It is what it is because we're all dealing with it. And a lot of it's coming out now because we have so much time to kind of reassess and do our life review, right? This could be a father helping a child to clear the pain, the healing, right? It's healing. So there's a lot of factors involved in this reading. There's not just one person being the Fool, right? The attraction has to be on the same vibration, which you've heard us as readers say all the time. The attraction has to be reciprocated, and not, and we need to percolate, which, and the planning stages that's happening is going to allow for victory. Okay? So that's why it's going to take probably till the full moon, like we saw, right? Okay. Let's get an Ascended Master card since they came out front and center, and or the Archangel cards. I mean, they're entangled together. We are all one anyway, so let's see who's coming up to the forefront. We have here the Miriam, Sacred Vision. There is definitely, this is Gemini here, there's definitely a vision here. It's a vision from Spirit that is coming to join two people, put two people together that are completely alike. Actually, they're alike. Choose to forgive in order to heal and see the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So that's why this Fool has not come up to the forefront yet. And Divine Amethyst, right? Which is, of course, Divine Alchemy. Changing alchemy. Alchemy is changing the structure of the mold, right? Kind of. Incorporating it from lead to gold or what have you, right? It's changing the dynamic, and that's what's happening. Universe is doing this. Move beyond the current challenges and focus on what you desire. And this is exactly what this Fool is doing. He's very focused on his desires, and he's working towards attracting exactly what it is that he wants, right? But he wants to know that when these plans are complete and ready to be revealed, and the reveal comes out, or the olive branch of forgiveness or what have you, once this all comes out, it'll be time, it'll be ready. It'll be just the right time, right? That's what the wheel is about. Just the right time. For victory. For not rejection. It'll be a victory. But don't forget, there are four of your chakras that still need healing. And not just one person, but both. Why do I say that? Because 4 and 3 is 7, and here's a 7, and then we have 2, which both parties need healing. Still, that's all. And once that all these chakras get cleared, movement will start moving. Right? Let's get one more card. Ascended Masters. One more, please. Thank you. Prayer and contemplation. Someone has definitely been on their knees, right? We did talk about that. On your knees praying. That's what someone's been doing. It's a very humbling feeling. If you haven't tried it, you may want to. You don't have to. Do what you want. Connect with heaven and ask, and you shall receive. See? If you don't ask, you won't get. So that's what universe is saying. And that's what this Fool, whomever and whatever sign is here, we are attracting exactly the person that we want, but we want to ensure that both parties, when they do come together, they are both whole. Right? There's nothing missing. You know what I mean? Both have done their work. And that's what we call twin flame. When one person is completely whole, the other person is completely whole, and they come together and merge, right? The energy, alchemy, right? It's divine. It's divine timing. It's divine attraction, the law of attraction. So that ultimate victory will be had. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye.